Hey guys, it's Liam from GamerCrowd here, and I've just finished Sunset Overdrive, so I've decided that because I messed up before on recording my commentaries, I forgot to hit the record button. I've decided to take out some of my favourite missions and just replay them all for you. So today I'm going to be taking on my most favourite mission on there, which is AwesomeSmithing, in which basically in your quest to impress one of the factions you have to create a sword. So here we go. The wondrous loading screens. So I've got a lot better at moving around now, which is a big difference.
Hey, Fort Kim. So
and as you can
I'm
see,
looking for the most badass sword in the Samurai Museum. Can you hook me up?
Well, the best sword in the city is not in the museum.
Really? So is there one last samurai still roaming the city, killing OD, scabs, and the unworthy with the finest sword in the land?
What? No. The best sword in Sunset City is in that swanky high-rise at the north end of downtown. A rich Fizco marketing executive bought it. It was in the news before all the stuff hit the fan.
Well, alright. Guess I'm gonna go give that Fizco exec a swordectomy.
So there we go. There you go. I've just spotted the camera I got as well. Bonus. So on the way for the sword. See what weapons I've got. Now I've had to change up my weapon tax. I'm currently trying to level them up. This is the my aim is to make this the very first game I've got on the Xbox One. I've completed 100%. So that's my aim for the next couple of days. Besides recording these missions here, which was quite fun. As you can see, I've kind of changed my outfit as well. As originally a bombing ninja,
Big shot. I got a fancy rooftop.
but I've kind of gone out my way. You missed the hobo clown phase, which was pretty much frowned upon by my friends online. So I kind of went for somebody that looks a bit like Sting, if I had to guess. In order to kind of clear these guys out. But the thing is, like, I'm trying to get the achievements, which means giving up on my level 5 stuff like the AK FOF. To cut down to it's like less kind of graffitied cousin the AKFU, which is obviously my level 5s. I've got my best amps on because I'm just too lazy to change it. But I'll get there. So of course now I'm kind of stuck with these lesser weapons. But I might get bored in a minute and actually upgrade to the better ones. And my current tactic here is going to be kind of lure them to the top. If they don't beat me first. But you never know. But as you can see, I've kind of got this ability that allows me to kind of shoot lightning, which is quite cool. And I missed. I've got to learn to fix my camera angles, which is one of my biggest flaws. But I'll ooh, that was terrible. Switch up a little bit. This isn't the best part of the mission, it does get a lot better than this. Obviously it's just gearing up to that bad boy. Now you do find, like, later in the game, because this is obviously for the last faction, that we come across a lot more of these Fizco robots, which is it's not too bad. They're a bit of a pain in the backside. But quite useful for getting your badges. Right, so let's try and get rid of these bombers. That might help me out a little bit. Get back to my grinding then. So I actually made it this time without falling over, which is quite a fun one for me. Right, let's see what I've got. Let's see. Let's try this out, because I've not actually used this very much. Fizzbot rifle. Now I'm kind of glad I haven't been using it too much. But like I say, I'm stuck, because I've got to kind of get like 20 weapons to level 5. Which obviously seems a lot easier, but the thing is, some weapons you absolutely hate. It's like there's the decoy gun, which I probably never ever want to use willingly, which I'll use out of necessity more than anything.
It's harder than it looks.
Where's it gone? It's there. Better recovery that time, as you can see. Probably fixing my style too much. Oh no. I've taken to kind of like a lot more of this
Time to check out that penthouse.
bouncing and like meleeing at the bottom, because it's like one of these abilities that until you learn to use it effectively, you don't want to use it, but when you do, it works out so much better.
Now where's that sword?
In business, let your great object be victory, not lengthy campaigns. Our campaign was total. Regulators torn through like paper, and now the city pays the price. I must pay for my crimes with business seppuku, so I am retiring upstate, taking nothing with me but my priceless antique Japanese or possibly Chinese.
Surprise, surprise, the sword you're after is gone.
They can keep those dumb super titanium excellence in marketing awards.
Son of a bitch!
Hello?
Hey, Wendy, you're a blacksmith, right? How do you make a sword?
Well, first off, you need some good source metals. Steel is good, or I guess you could make steel from iron. But that's a bitch and a half.
Source metals, huh? Let's see what we got around here. Dusty old mirror. Reflecting spells back is cool, but it's all gritty and powdery. Aluminum tea set, or aluminium if you're British. Either way, shitty metal.
I might take exploring these because I've listened to them the first time.
Gong. Excellence in marketing. Yeah, more like excellence in ego stroking. But they're nice and heavy. These'll do. I got some super titanium. What's the next step?
You need a forge, an oven that gets really hot.
Heat, huh? What about atomic power?
So to kind of get that.
Atomic power? Do you want to make a sword that will kill other people or yourself?
Hell yeah! A nuclear sword!
The thing is, like, this thing is ridiculous across the city. I was kind of wondering if it's going to make the reference it normally does. Usually it'll tell you that it's a good you can fast travel. For some reason today it doesn't want to be doing that. It told me all that time earlier and doesn't tell me now when everyone's going to be watching on the record. thing is, I could fast travel, but I kind of feel like I should be a bit more flamboyant in my efforts to get there. And you know what, fast travel wins. Right then. So we want to be going to the nuclear power station. Which surprisingly I actually can't fast travel. Okay. Well, not sure how I managed to get there before with it, but maybe I was mistaken about that. Now the thing is, I'm a bit later in the game, so I don't know whether it's kind of like locked a few of the things off that you don't want to see. But I'm hoping it has, because I don't really want to come across any muggers right now. It's not exactly the most difficult of things, it's just sometimes you can't be dealing with them. Now of course I've got to go through all these collectibles later. I'm trying to make it a bit easier on the way now, rather than make it laborious. Because even though I want 1,000 this, I don't want to burn myself out, I still want to enjoy it. So of course for now I'm just kind of like picking stuff up on the go. But I've still got a lot to do. I mean, I've done all the main story, I've done all the side quests. I've just got to kind of carry out, do the challenges, pick up my weapons and just do the odd achievements that just...
Oh, D! I can't work in these conditions.
Now, unluckily for me, it's not only put my worst fears in, it's left these once again, muggers. On the plus side, it's getting my levels up a bit. They're just a pain in the backside, which can be obviously you'd have to put up with them. They don't appear till a bit later as far as... Oh no, they do appear before then. Just thinking about it. They appear on the ignition stage of the game. They just kind of pain in the backside, because normally I'd throw down one of the helicopters, which kind of make my life a lot easier. But I just like I said, I'm trying to level stuff up. As you can see, I'm now level 3 on the hairspray bomb, which is really useful to me. Almost. Ooh, forgot about him. And of course, like I was saying earlier, if you carry on with the extra bounce at the end of it, you can be really useful with it. It just takes a little bit of time to get into it, but when you do get there, it's just so useful. Not only can you like use it to get to areas like you'd normally struggle with, but like you can kind of like just reach stuff and get out of the way. It's just really useful for just placing yourself. I mean, like you see there, I can just kind of like hide out the way of everything, and then get back to the vantage point where they're struggling to get me.
I bet I can melt these trophies on that steam time to heat up this forge.
Now back to science, obviously melting stuff.
Adjust the plant's temperature controls. Or I could just break them and see what happens. Is there any question which option is better?
Of course, one of the best things about this is the flamboyance. You know, you've got to go and break stuff. And there's a Herker.
Gotta smash those temperature controls.
Now obviously this is kind of randomised from the look of it, because last time I played this, I'm sure... Oh no, there they are, the ice things. Die, potato! Very ADSF moment there.
It's fun when you do it my way.
I'm guessing I've still got to smash the crap out of these OD anyway.
No way I can start forging until all the OD are gone.
Now, of course, one of the worst things about this was the fact that I was really unlucky with it, because the UK release date was the Friday, and the first challenge was to destroy the blowers with the overcompensator, but of course I lost out in a few days, because of course the challenges started the Thursday, but I didn't get it till the Friday. By the time I really focused on the challenge I was a bit late, because I went to it today and it was gone. But these things happen, right? There's nothing left, is there? There he is, gone.
All of them. Right.
Now, of course, I'm a bit lazy to want to get rid of that purple marker. That purple marker's my collectible runs from earlier. And of course, like I said, I'm still in the middle of kind of going through all these collectibles, but I can pretend there's another one there. I'm not even focused on the signs, I've just kind of picked up some of the other ones. But one of the best things is it's already hinting towards sequels. Because of course there's one of the viewpoints and it says, oh, I wonder what's over there. You'll just have to find out in the sequel. Right, there we go. OD, come on OD.
Seriously? 2 wingers?
What I want's gone. Forgot about that one. No. And again. Now then, these wingers are annoying. Like I said, normally I'd have the helicopters, which are pretty much remote control turrets, but no, not again. Playing so much worse than the first time. Those turrets were really useful, which I managed to clear them so quick, because of course you can just focus and avoid and stuff and it attacks them all for you. Now usually they're not so bad, because of course they get you plenty of overdrive.
Hammering away.
And then of course what you're doing here is you're just smithing, which is really over the top. Of course nothing says sword like nuclear power, nuclear fusion, so of course
I think it worked.
Hey, we just had an earthquake over here. Was that you?
It was my chi. This sword is forged. Now what?
Douse it in water to cool it off.
To the water treatment plant.
now of course you can see why this is one of the best missions. Not only that, it's now a fire sword.
A horde of OD coming my way. How serendipitous.
Very serendipitous. Of course this thing gets even better. Nuclear sword that shoots fire. What could be better than that?
Seriously? I'm crafting here.
So inconsiderate. They're trying to craft a sword. They just want to get in the way. Of course, there's my complimentary lightning that always comes about.
come the boomers!
So I can't help but think boomers think Gears of War, you know. But of course, the little shockwave kind of makes it so much easier to kill stuff. Get a real sense of being overpowered right now.
Like the cleanest water is over there.
Hey, did you douse the sword?
In blood, also in water.
Okay, so next is sharpening, fitting a hilt, maybe even some detailing.
No, it's perfect. I dub thee Excalamune.
Excalamune.
Take him.
And there you go. Not only have you got fire, you have lightning as well.
Shit, I'm unstoppable.
And now you can see why it's so overpowered.
You're gonna love this. And me to the hospital.
And of course, it still gets better. It's not even finished yet.
Hey, for Kim, you know all about ancient samurai swords and stuff, right?
Why? Because I'm Korean?
But you do live in a Japanese heritage museum. Don't you sigh at me. Now, I didn't study martial arts because that would entail studying, but I played my fair share of video games. Isn't there some way for swords to suck souls right out of people? How do I do that?
Masa challenged
Never gets old.
Masamune to a sword making competition. They took their swords to a stream and
Souls into swords, yeah.
each master imbued their sword with their own personality. One an indiscriminate killer.
Do robots have souls? I'm killing robots too.
You are being very Muramasa. Want me to put Sam on?
I'm pretty sure I can absorb souls with my sword now.
And there we go. Now we've discovered robots have souls. Which kind of brings a lot back to Short Circuit. Johnny 5 was alive. But there we go, we've now got a fire, electric, soul-sucking sword. So many collectibles. I'll try my best not to succumb to this right now because obviously I've got an agenda in. Which of course is to record all these. Now I haven't decided which other ones are yet. I had to record this one because it's my favourite mission. Of course, like you see, it's the flamboyance that just kind of makes it so amazing.
I will absorb the souls of 99 Fisco robots!
And there we go.
99 will die!
Rather exact number, 99 Fisco robots. Which all have souls.
That all you got, Fisco!
Nothing beats a soul-sucking sword.
Hey, bitches!
And of course, it's just like mayhem. It's like one of the best areas to kind of get
Feast your eyes,
the badges for killing Fisco robots.
I bet you'll help me now.
But of course, for me, I'm looking more to get scabs because I want the health upgrades. I've got so many scabs and so many FD kills, but nothing what I want.
Amazing, isn't it?
Caught the wrong button there, which kind of didn't help me out, but still. I'm really going to struggle on this one.
I swing not where you are, but where you will be.
Of course, if you haven't got the achievement yet, for kind of like bouncing between objects, you can just kind of bounce between all these different cars and just build your kind of combo meter up. I mean, look at that. Really good for kind of skanking it later. So it's useful. And I think currently there's a community challenge for kind of, well, solo challenge for hitting combo of 500. If you've got the patience to just kind of grind it out there, why not? I only went for the achievement one of 100. I kind of went between two air vents and just carried on. I mean, as you can see, when you get a group together, it just makes it a bit easier. Just get in a group with him. With the soul sucking sword, it's not too difficult. I don't even know what's going on right now. It just kind of gets crazy. But you can kind of see why it's such an amazing mission. Of course, if you do that kind of bounce thing, you've got the ability to kind of save your streaks as well. Because you can kind of see I'm on 77 at the minute. I'm just kind of like air dashing around, bouncing. It's just so easy to do it. There's another one of those Fisco badges, like I said, you just can't help but pick them up. But of course, because this sword kind of sucks up souls, it gives you health as well. So you don't really have to worry too much about this mission. Just kind of picks up pretty quick, which is always quite useful.
These guys are serious.
But of course, I've got all that electric at the minute, because not only do I have that electric from the sword, I've got the electric overdrive, which, because I'm currently killing at rank 3 on the overdrive, it's just kind of set itself up. I think that's one of the epic ones. But you kind of get a little bit lost with the button mashing if you can't focus on what's going on. So of course, it can be really easy to lose your focus. Mashing RB, B and A all the time in the right combination. It's just a matter of being kind of like in the mindset to remember where you're at. Because of course sometimes you might want to mash B thinking, oh, I've got one of the dive bombs in, and you've already used it because you've found the bounce back up. You get a bit sick of these gunners as well, because of course they don't like to move very often, so you're kind of stuck coming to them. But if you look, I mean, look, you've got almost 1,000 overdrive from doing this already as well. But when you kind of hit my stage, it's not so bad, it's just saving up for the guns and the maps. I think I've got 2 guns left, because I focused a lot more on the maps. Which wasn't so bad, I'm kind of glad I did. Right, and there we go. Nothing like making that last one epic. There we go, we've got one of the tanks in. But let's face it, you didn't expect to struggle against this one. Not with Masamune, or whatever it is. Excalamune, that's the one. And he's down.
Now that's what I'm talking about! You did see that, right? Fine. I guess they want me to come inside to collect my accolades. Coming! Hola! Look what I made.
And here we go, time to get the reward.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Stab some people, make knights, pry food out of the hospital vending machines.
Nuclear electric flaming sword that absorbs the souls of robots.
No thanks. Now scram.
And the Lost Katrinas really don't care.
Look how powerful this thing is!
Whoops.
Oh shit.
Burning
That
teddy
was an
bears
accident.
also come included. And that's like one of my favourite respawn animations. The magical Bill and Ted nod there.
Oh, she hits hard.
So you do get a reward for finishing it. You get to keep the Excalamune,
Sword.
but it kind of loses all its abilities. But it's still quite cool to walk around with. And there you go. That's the end of the first one. I'm going to come back with some more of my favourite missions after this. I've still got to decide which ones some of them are. I think one of them is going to be ones where you clear the scabs from the waterfront, because that kind of feels like Scooby-Doo to me. But thank you guys for watching.